Second person voted out of Australia versus the world, David.
I haven't had that many votes since I won. What the heck?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm good.
Thank you, Kirby.
I'm gonna take my time with this because I think that's the last time I ever play Australian Survivor. So congratulations, you guys retired me.
Rob, Jim,
Welcome to Australian Survivor Drop Your Buffs, coming to you after another explosive episode of Survivor Australia v. World. I'm Sean Ross, back here with Ricard Foyer and Nick Idanza to break down episode 2 of this incredible season. Australia has been called the home of Survivor, and they proved that once again as the Aussies went to Tribal Council and ousted the Golden God. Guys, what did you think?
Again, proves that this is the biggest season we've had so far when we can have the Golden God and George be the two people that could be on the chopping block. No one's safe this season. Epic tribal. And I'm so excited to get Dave in here to chat to him.
Not only an epic tribal just with how people interact with each other, but how the votes fell. We
Crazy.
had a tie.
Crazy.
We had a live tribal. We had people getting up and running around.
You go talk then, go talk.
And we had Shawnee having the opportunity to take out her nemesis George and choosing not to, I guess, to make a loyal connection with Kirby? I'm not sure, but
So many headlines.
so many.
All right, well, it's a hot, spicy day here in Samoa. You can see we're all a little bit shiny.
It's real. It really is real.
Yes,
very
that's
hot.
right. It's very hot. Let's give it up for the Golden God, my old nemesis, and one of the best players in Australian Survivor history, David Janae. Welcome. What are you wearing, man?
You recognise this, don't you?
I do.
It's great to see you. No one's complaining about seeing you.
Yeah, I'm very happy to see you, David.
I know you are, you dog.
We were going to take all our shirts off just to make you feel comfortable, but,
Okay.
we won't.
It's a family show. It's a
We
family
wouldn't
show.
want to make you look bad. That's
true,
Yeah. Straight up, hit us with the headline. How are you feeling?
I feel, it's mixed. It's mixed feeling. It was a tricky one last night. I kind of knew it was coming down. So it was, I've never been in that situation before, The first time I played, I was blindsided with an idol, which is brutal, but there's some, it's humane in a way because you try to kind of like, oh! Whereas like on the beach, I knew I'd lost him. I knew I'd lost who I was playing with or thought I could play with, and it's just a really weird feeling when you're like, oh, it's coming down.
Well, speaking of things that could have saved you, I don't think you know this, but
Yeah?
Luke had an idol.
Oh my goodness.
That felt so good. I need a cigarette.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Amazing. Well, good for him.
I've never seen a less genuine. Good for him.
No.
Yeah, good for him. Good, really happy for Luke.
Yeah, wow.
God damn, I'm the king of the jungle, baby. Don't ever forget it.
When you hit the beach on day 1, you see your fellow Aussie tribe. Can we get some reactions to who's out there?
I'm actually really. That's a great question.
The first time I see the Aussie tribe, I'm picking them up in my truck, which
Right.
I was very tempted to just like veer off the road and take the season down, but that sounded a bit sinister. No, I wouldn't have done that. So that was really where I was gauging reactions, and I had genuinely kept my presence on the show a secret, even though I'm friends with a lot of the guys outside the game.
You telling me there was no pre-gaming, Dave?
Zero. I wanted those general reactions, and Luke's was a great one. Like, he ran straight in, he was like, you got me, which was great.
I thought there's no way.
Perfect, Luke.
George looks like he just about shat his pants when I showed up.
There's no space in those speedos for him to shit.
So when that was already playing in my mind, going, all right, I know I'm being this big target now, like driving on, like I'm the guy, like I'm the face of this season, let's go. And then George is like, I thought I was the face of the season. And he really looked shocked. And then the girls had a mixture of kind of like, like it was a bit of, like there was a lot of surprise. And that was really, really fun.
You mentioned some of those like previous relationships. How was that? Like,
I mean, it was always going to be tricky. And I had that scenario with a few of this cast. Like, I've known Sarah since she's 17 and she sided with Kirby on this one. So
I was going to ask
evidently.
that.
It's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, what happens in the game is the game. So I don't hold anything against Sarah. Even in there, she was like, I bet our friendship on it.
I'll bet our friendship on it.
Yeah, see, that's good. It works.
So I gotta go.
And I was like, okay. And that does lull you into a false sense of security. So I got game.
Stare down the camera and give Sarah a message.
Sarah, I heard you say you want a loyalty game. You want to play a loyalty game? Are you kidding me?
Loyalty, not necessarily to you.
Oh, not to me, not to me.
We heard a lot at Tribal Council about you being the best Australian Survivor player in Australian Survivor history from George, buttering you up a lot.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah, let's just get into
Honestly,
it.
I'd love to work with you and Luke.
Did you ever consider working with George?
Yeah, I definitely did. But I've never met George in person. I had one conversation with him after he did his first season on how to monetize Survivor, how he can make a career out of it.
What did you tell him?
It's the most George thing I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
Did you tell him to make like a Survivor calendar and like a Speedo shoot? Is that why he's wearing the Speedos? Because if so, we blame you for unleashing that on
I
the
did
world.
tell him to do that. But I think the thing about George, when you meet him in person, he just looks shifty. Like, you're like, it's like, basically there's people you're brought up in life to just not trust. And George is that archetype. You know, he's got those really wide, beady eyes, like, and he kind of scans. And you're like, this is just someone your dad would be like, never trust a man that looks like that guy, you know?
Is there anybody that you could have seen on the other tribe, on the World Tribe, that you would jump ship and work with them more than your Aussie tribe?
Oh, poverty, 100%. Like, I 100% would have come in and played with the Americans straight off the bat, which is probably why it was smart. My wife's American, dude. Like, I like the Aussie thing, and that's what I was going to play that really big and then use that to be like, we got to go in here, Aussie strong, like, Aussies are going to take this, and then I was going to flip immediately. So that was going to be
Never
basically
changed, Dad. Never changed.
But don't you think that a lot of the Aussies want to go and have their opportunity to play with Tony and Parvati and Sari?
Every single one of them
Yeah.
do. Like, we've grown up watching those guys do their thing. Like, everyone in there is a fan of the game, except for maybe Kirby. but like, we are all fans, you know? Like, I based a lot of what I did in my original games on Parvati and Rob and Tyson and then Tony to some extent. So you come in and see 2 out of the 4 Mount Rushmore American players, yes, you want to get to the end.
Who do you think is the best Australian Survivor winner?
I think probably Pia. I think the season 4 cast was tough. And that's when I feel like gameplay really ramped up hard for our seasons. And I think Pia navigated it.
Can I just ask one more question based on that? Is that George was really trying to drive home this idea of old school, new school, and that after post-COVID seasons, that things really kind of elevated. He was really, it seems like he was angling that like he came in and kind of shifted the game. Do you agree with that, and or don't you?
Did he shift the game? Yeah, sure. Like, but I think anyone coming in having that impact is standing on the shoulders of giants. I shifted the game, but I did that because of the people I'd played with previously, because of the people I'd seen play ahead of me. So there's a reason that the American Survivor game, the greats don't last long if they're brought back, and that's because people know they want to make a name off of what they've done. So it's one thing to say, hey, I crossed the Simpson Desert, but the first person that did it like really went through some crazy stuff, like stuff that you'll never have to experience because you've got their experience.
Who's going to take it all? Who do you predict will win this season?
Oh, it's a tricky one, but now knowing that he's got an idol. I'm going to say Luke. He really is a great player. He's got all the elements you need. He's great with challenges. Socially, he's so enigmatic. And then his strategy is really, really good.
All right, David, again, thank you for being here. Sad to see you so early in the game, but look, legends they're going to go in this season, one after another. So it's a thrill to sit down with you because you are a legend of Australian Survivor. And in the words of George, the best winner of all time.
Well, I love you
Best
guys'
player of all time.
podcast. I love your podcast. It was really
Thank
great
you.
for me to
Thank
sit
you.
here and be like, oh, I'm doing it like live. This is so cool. But before I go, there is something I think we should do. Now, Nick does a pretty good impression of me, as we saw on All Stars. And the last time I was wearing this contraption, I'm pretty sure I lent you this and my hat.
Yes.
And I thought maybe we could work a little Golden God George magic, because I feel
Yes,
like I've got a
yes.
pretty good
Yep.
George impression going, so it's a little bit sweaty.
Pass me those 2 blocks.
Yep. 1,
Yep.
2. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
And the golden god.
That's a great impression, David. Where did you come up with the Iron Man theme?
George, I just gotta, I think we should maybe work together.
I think we should, David.
Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being a good sport. So great to have you on the season. And you can take those.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, there you go.
Consolation prize. A little bit of a
Little
golden
souvenir
god.
from Australia versus the world. You can keep that. And I'll
I really like this
Catch
hat.
you guys
Catch
later.
man. How good is this hat?
All right, David. The tribe has spoken.
Beautiful.
How good is David?
David's amazing.
He is just an icon, will always be an icon. I think being voted out second does nothing to tarnish his legacy.
No.
And as someone who was voted out by him, I still am just so happy that he got to play, because there is no Australian Survivor versus the world without David.
100%. I think you have to have the best of the best on this season. The Australians have proven that they are the best in a lot of ways, and David, has to be there. And of course, but he comes in with that huge target, and so that's what happens, right? So, like I said, I'll say it again and again and again. When you stack this many legends on a season like this, Australia versus the world, you're gonna lose favorites throughout the entire game.
Speaking of that, we are going to lose another one. Who do we think is next?
Well, if the world tribe loses, I think Harv is in a bad spot.
Okay.
I think if Aussies lose, George.
It's time to get out George. I don't know how you stay in that game and leave George. He is a firecracker, and he's gonna go off.
Yep.
All right, there's another great episode of Australia v. the World. Can't wait to see what happens next. Tune in next time.
And the golden god. I'm not going to be in the next episode.